Hello everyone, how are you doing? Welcome to our second class. This is teacher Ariel, and today we're going to talk about simple past. So teacher, what is simple past? Well, if you remember our last class, you will remember that we were starting in this topic, the simple past. We use the simple past to talk about actions that happened in the past and that are finished. Então, se a situação começou no passado e já terminou, we use the simple past. So how can we use that? Normally, the main verb just needs to have ed in the end to become simple past. We have three examples here. We have play, we have visit, and we have watch. To become simple past, we just need to put ed at the end so they will become simple past. I played, I visited, I watched. And then we have our first link in the description below that will bring you to this web page about simple past. So click it, read it, and you're gonna learn a little bit more about simple past. Teacher, so I just have to pick a verb, put ed at the end, and it's gonna be simple past, right? No, of course not. There are a lot of exceptions to this rule of simple past. For example, take, choose, write, and go. They are in the present. Let's put them in simple past. Take it, choose, write it, and go. Is this right? No, of course not. They are irregular verbs. So their simple past is very different from just putting ed at the end. Let's see. This is the simple past of these irregular verbs. Took, chose, wrote, and went. And you have to memorize the irregular verbs. There's no other way. There is no rule for you to know when a verb is irregular and how to write it in the simple past. But if you click in the second link in the description below, there is a list of irregular verbs that you can look at. Of course, it's not 100% of the irregular verbs in this list, but they are a lot, are 100, more than 100 irregular verbs in this list. So teacher, how can I use the simple past? In the affirmative form, it's very simple. You just do like the simple present, but you change the main verb. For example, I like pizza. That's simple present. I like today, now. In the simple past, I just have to change the main verb. I liked pizza. Liked is in the past. I sing a lot. It's in the present. I sang a lot. It's in the past. You just change the main verb. But if we go to the negative or the interrogative form, things change a little bit. The negative form has very similar rules to the interrogative form. For example, here we have, I don't like pizza and I don't sing a lot. In the past, they will only change the auxiliary verb, o verbo auxiliar. Vocês lembram do que a gente falou do verbo auxiliar no primeiro vídeo da nossa turma? So, the auxiliary verb is the only thing that would change in the simple past. Let's say, I didn't like pizza. I didn't sing a lot. And it's the same in the interrogative form. Here, do you like pizza? In the past, did you like pizza? Do you sing a lot? In the past, did you sing a lot? Only the auxiliary verb is gonna change. And remember, we have 4 auxiliary verbs: do, be, have, and will. But in the simple past, we don't use will because will is on future, and we don't use have. Porque quando você usa o have, você muda o tempo verbal para um tempo verbal perfeito, que é algo que a gente não estudou e a gente não vai se preocupar agora. So, in the simple past, we only use do as did, and we only use be as was or were. So if you're making a question or using a phrase in the negative form, only these two auxiliary verbs in the simple past are going to change. Do for did, or be to was and were. Was for singular and were for plural. And as you can see, the rules for the third person of the simple present don't apply here, porque essas regras são apenas para a terceira pessoa do presente. Aqui a gente está falando do simple past, a gente está falando do passado. Então aquela regra do verbo TS não existe no simple past. And on the third link in the description below, we will have grammar exercises from the simple past tense. So click on the link and let's do all of these exercises for you to practice. And to end our class, we're gonna just see some time expressions that you can use in the simple past. Here we have them. Last week, when I was a child, yesterday, and 6 weeks ago. Essas não são as únicas expressões de tempo que nós temos em inglês, óbvio, mas são 4 muito importantes que normalmente as pessoas usam bastante. O que está em roxo aqui, o que está em lilás, na verdade, é o que você pode mudar na frase para se referir a qualquer outro tempo. For example, last week, you can say last month, last Monday. You can change however you want. When I was a child, when I was 18 years old. Você pode trocar o quanto você quiser as partes em lilás. Alright? So this is the idea. This time expressions can get in the end or in the beginning of your phrase. For example, last year I liked pizza. 6 months ago I sang a lot. Or you can put this in the end of the phrase. I liked pizza last year. I sang a lot 6 months ago. All right? So this was it for today. Thanks a lot for being here to the end of the video. Não esqueçam de fazer os exercícios nos links da descrição aqui abaixo, de ler tudo que eu estou mandando para vocês aprenderem um pouquinho mais. Não esqueçam de deixar seu like aqui para a gente ver que vocês estão curtindo esses vídeos. Se inscreva no canal se você ainda não se inscreveu da Talk, para você ficar sempre recebendo e-mails avisando que novos vídeos estão aqui. Se vocês quiserem assistir vídeo das outras turmas, para vocês aprenderem um pouquinho mais sobre outros temas, fiquem à vontade, tá tudo tranquilo. E até a próxima.